Okay, now Proverbs chapter 29. What does Proverbs chapter 29 mean? Let's break this down. Chapter 25 began with a note indicating that King Hezekiah's men collected proverbs associated with Solomon, Proverbs 25 and 1. This passage concludes that compilation. I don't know why that word tears me up every time I try to say it, but let's keep going. This chapter begins with one of Scripture's most dire warnings. Those who stubbornly refuse to be corrected will face sudden and inescapable harm. Other lessons contrast righteous and ungodly governments and the effect they have on their nations. Sin brings consequences. Often, the person who plans evil is harmed by their own scheme. Solomon also notes the chaotic danger of foolish thinking. He reiterates the need for discretion in who we argue with and when. Proverbs 29 1 through 11. Similar, these similar themes appear in the last verses of the passage. Solomon warns about the need for godly wisdom and the dangers of letting wickedness take over a culture. As God is the ultimate source of all truth and goodness, they better say that now. He is the only reliable source of justice. The divide between those who honor God and those who seek their own sin is drastic. Both sides are thoroughly repulsed by how the other lives. Proverbs 29, 12 through 27. The last two chapters of the book of Proverbs include wisdom associated with a man named Agur and a king named Lemuel, and a famous description of a godly woman. Proverbs 31 woman. I almost forgot that was coming up. Okay, so chapter context. This concludes the collection of Solomon's Proverbs, which King Hezekiah's men collected, Proverbs 25 and 1. Like previous passages, chapter 29 contrasts wisdom and folly, the benefits of heeding God's law and the devastating consequences of disobeying it, and the blessings of righteousness compared to the curses of sin. So, the breakdown part 2. Proverbs 29 emphasizes the consequences of both wise and foolish choices, highlighting the importance of righteousness, discipline, and justice. It contrasts the outcomes of righteous leadership versus wicked rule, the value of correcting and wisdom, and the dangers of pride and anger. The chapter also touches on themes like fear of man, the importance of trusting God, the contrasting reactions of the righteous and the wicked towards each other. So, to break this down some more, key themes and insights. Number 1, consequences of actions. Proverbs 29 underscores that actions have consequences, particularly in leadership and personal conduct. Number 2, righteous leadership. Righteous leaders bring blessing and joy to the people, while wicked rulers cause suffering and despair. Number 3, justice and compassion. The chapter calls for a just and compassionate approach to the poor and oppressed. Number something, discipline and wisdom. Discipline is presented as a means to impart wisdom. Okay? And a lack of discipline can lead to negative outcomes. Wisdom versus folly or folly, however you want to pronounce it. I don't really know either. I should look it up, but let's keep this going. The chapter contrasts the wise individual who is discerning and controlled with the fool who is impulsive and prone to anger. Trusting in God is presented as a path to safety and security, while fearing man is portrayed as a snare. And the last one is reactions to uprightness. The chapter notes that the righteous detest dishonesty and the wicked detest the upright. Do they have anything else? This proverb speaks about the man who is often rebuked but doesn't listen to the rebuke. Instead, he hardens his neck. This chapter begins. Okay, I read that already. This Proverbs instructs us to not put our final hope for justice in earthly rulers. The only perfect judge is God. This verse emphasizes that discipline is a good, healthy thing that demonstrates love and security to children. It teaches them to be respectful and to obey. Okay, I like that. All right, y'all. So that is all I have for the breakdown of chapter 29. Tomorrow is chapter 30, and then 31 is the last one where we talk about the Proverbs woman. But that's all I have for you all today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.